y'all. So I've actually decided to do an after work vlog. I'm actually still working. It's about 3:09 in the afternoon and my work day is almost over, and I've gotten quite a bit done today. Which is usually why I don't blog or vlog a lot in the mornings, because I have quite a bit of work to do in the mornings and I don't have as much free time. Usually in the afternoons, I'll have a bit more free time and I can maybe vlog a little bit more. But so far today, like I said, I had a lot of work to do early on, had a couple of meetings as well. Also, one thing that I'm excited about, I went on my lunch break, I went to vote. And hopefully you guys got out and voted as well. This was actually my first time voting in North Carolina. I was born and raised in South Carolina, so even though I was living here up until last year when we bought our home, I had been going back to South Carolina because I wasn't a permanent resident here yet. I didn't switch over my license or any of that stuff, but I would make the trek back home to go vote. But this year I was really excited because, you know, since we bought the house, I got my driver's license and all my tags and stuff switched over. So I'm a legal resident of the state of North Carolina, and I was able to go and vote here for the first time. So that was really exciting. The process was super smooth, and like I literally went in and there was not a line or anything at my polling place, and got in probably within about 10 minutes and I was done. I got my sticker. I was really excited about being able to vote here, so that was pretty cool. But as far as the rest of the afternoon, I'll probably finish up work by like 4:30. This afternoon I'm just going to be doing some cooking. I have this really cool recipe that I found on eMeals. If you're not familiar with eMeals, it's a recipe subscription service. Basically, you pay a yearly or annual subscription fee and you get all of these recipes. And then the cool thing about it is not only do you just get the recipes, but it gives you the shopping list. But I found this really good recipe. It's Cajun Bacon Chicken. I'll probably throw the recipe up on the screen so that you can see it. But that's what I'm planning to cook this afternoon. And then I need to do a workout. It has been a little bit since I've done a workout. And one of the things that I realized from my last video that I recorded is that I'm just not as firm as I'm used to being as far as like my muscle composition. And I'm just not as firm, y'all. And I just don't like it. So I really need to get back into my workouts the way that I used to. So I plan to do a workout, so I'll show you guys maybe a little bit of that. And that's pretty much all for now. I'm gonna just finish up the work day and then I will check back in with you guys a little bit later. So the work day is over and it's time for me to cook. Yeah, I feel like I look like such a wild woman. But I mean, I'm home. But it's time for me to cook. I have been like unthawing chicken since this morning. I had it like just sitting out in some water or whatever, the old fashioned way. I'm trying to put you guys down. Hold on. Hopefully this meal doesn't take too long. Now, one thing about me is I am a recipe cook. I am not one of those girls who can get in the kitchen and just throw down. That is just not how I'm built. So like I rely heavily on recipes. And actually I'm using my phone to record and I need the recipe off of the phone. So I'm gonna have to, I don't know, give me a second, I'm gonna have to adjust. Okay, so I actually wrote down the steps that I need. This is supposed to be like a 30-minute recipe, so it should be pretty straightforward. So let me grab my ingredients. Like I said, I already have the chicken right here, which I am going to clean before I use it. Okay, So the crazy part of all of this is the recipe only calls for Cajun seasoning and a little bit of salt. I think I'm gonna add some pepper, at least some black pepper, and some, I don't think I need garlic powder, but I am gonna add some onion powder maybe. I don't know. Don't judge me. I really need to clean my stove off, but I'll do that this weekend. All right, so I think I have everything. So now I'm just about to get into prep mode. First things first, wash the chicken. One thing I will say about e-meals is that although the preparation takes a little bit longer, so it extends the amount of cook time. So even though it's a 30-minute meal, the prep may be like 10-15 minutes on top of it. So just keep that as like in the back of your mind. Mind you, I haven't started cooking a thing yet. This is just prep. I am gonna go ahead and season this chicken. Now, I don't follow the recipe's seasonings because it, in my opinion, it's just not enough. I need a little bit more flavor. Oh, and I'm wearing press-ons, so, and I've actually been wearing this same set. It's been over a week now, so going on 2 weeks, and I have not had any issues. I did lose one, but since I put it back on, it has not come off at all. So I'm just trying to be gentle with how I'm opening this seasoning. I bought it specifically because the restaurant called for Cajun seasoning, and I didn't have any. I had some regular Tonys, but I wanted something that said specifically Cajun seasoning. Try not to do too much, and I don't want to touch the raw chicken. Seasoning it with some of that. This is some garlic powder. Even though I'm going to use minced garlic in this recipe, but onion powder. Some black pepper. I don't know if I may use a little bit of salt, but not a lot of salt because the Cajun seasoning is, matter of fact, I should probably taste it. Yeah, I don't need any salt. The Cajun season is plenty salty, but I want to make sure that I coat all of the chicken because I've seen my grandma do this a million times with a knife, like open a can, and I'm always impressed. Okay, so I'm just gonna set that to the side. It's 4:49. My husband gets off at 5. So he probably won't be here till around 5:30, 5:45. So nice and clean. What do you think this meal is gonna taste like?
It's gonna be great because you made it.
I believe you.
It's gonna be great.
So hopefully this is good. This is the final meal. Chicken thighs just looks like, I don't know. Hopefully this tastes good. I'll let you know. Okay, so here's the meal. It tastes good. It was good. My plate's cleaned.
My eyes are puffy and I look kind of miserable. It kind of totally goes against this whole message. You might be watching this.
Closed all my rings for the day. I should have put my hair back, but your girl is sweating, okay? So that was a good workout. I'm tired, y'all. It is, what time? 7:34. I haven't sat down since after work. I literally got off the computer and started cooking. And I'm tired, as you can see, but I had to get it in because I made a promise to myself this week that I was going to get started back being a better version of myself. So I did it. I'm excited. I can do hard things. You can do hard things. And this may not be hard for some, but it's definitely challenging for myself. Tomorrow, we conquer that beast. One thing that I am excited to share with you all, because I am going to probably get about 15 minutes of Bible study in tonight. Also something that I haven't done in quite some time, but I want to show you something that I made. So I actually created this Bible study notes for beginners in God's Word. And honestly, it's not really for just beginners per se, but I created it just to help me with my studies. Like, it's really cute. It's a really good quality book. I'll put the link in the description box below if you're interested. But it is a really good tool if you're, fairly new to, if you're just getting into the Bible. Like, it has a section for just a date, main characters in the reading that you're studying, any memorable verses that may have stood out to you, key points, what did you learn from the lesson, and then your prayer for the day. Then just another notes section. I feel like it's good for beginners just to kind of document, what it is that you're learning and what you're studying. Like I said, I'll put the link down in the description box below if you're interested. Another tool, and I've talked about this before, it's just a devotional that I picked up from Walmart that I like to use as well. Yeah, I gotta go and get cleaned up, do some Bible study, and that's probably gonna be it, y'all. That's probably gonna be it for tonight. So if you like this type of content from me, just let me know. I just wanted to do something a little bit different. And yeah, until next time, I'm out. Peace. Good night.